guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I seal up my Snowglobe tumblers. There are so many different types of stoppers. There are plug stoppers, makeshift stoppers. I used to use Gorilla Tape and then UV resin. Today's video, I'm going to show you how I make my own plug stoppers using the Resin Rockers soft coat UV resin and mold kit. You can find this in my shop. I have linked it in the description for you. So in the bundle, you get a 100-gram bottle of Resin Rockers soft coat UV resin. And you get the mold. This one has seen better days because I have used it many times. There are two different sizes, so you choose which size you need. I need the larger one. So you just really slowly pour the resin into the mold so it's level to the top. You don't want to overfill it because then it will misshape the stopper. So you want the top to be flush with the mold. If you have any little air bubbles in there, you can pop them with a lighter. If the lighter would work. And then you just need your UV lamp. You need to cure it for about a minute to a minute and a half on each side. And then once it's fully cured, it will just pop straight out. You need to use a little bit of force just to separate the stopper from the mold. That you don't break it on the way out. And then you will be left with a little stopper mold like this. As it is soft coat UV resin, it means it remains flexible so that you can push it into your tumbler. So then I like to make sure I give the base of the tumbler a really good sanding down just to make it more porous, and it helps the UV resin adhere to it. Your tumbler is ready to top up with solution and then get your stopper in. So just to get rid of these little micro bubbles, I use a tiny bit of rubbing alcohol. Then, depending on the size of the hole in comparison to the size of the stopper, you may be able to slot it in really easily, or it may take a little bit of force. This one fits beautifully, so it doesn't need any force. It just plugs straight into the hole like this. So once your stopper is in, you want to cover that over just that little area with a little bit of UV resin, and then you're going to cure that first, and that is just the initial seal. So I use the Resin Rockers hard coat UV resin for this. This one will not cure flexibly, it will cure like solid plastic. Finished curing because the resin will no longer be tacky or sticky. It will sound like that. So when you've done that first bit, my suggestion is to leave that overnight this way up, and that acts as a leak test. So you can just be absolutely sure that that first seal of UV resin with the plug has in fact worked, and you're going to have no leaks. So I would leave that overnight. If you come back and it's completely dry, you can move on to the second step. And all that is just filling in the rest of the base of the tumbler with the UV resin. I am going to mix in two of the glitters that I used inside the tumbler. So one of them is Twinkle Twinkle. And the other one is Blew Me Away. I just find that this makes the bottom of the tumbler look a bit more cohesive with the rest of the snow globe, and it just ties it all in nicely together. And then just before I cure that, I just give that a little tidy up just to make sure there's no rogue resin. And then we can cure it. I would do this for about 90 seconds, but you just need to follow the instructions on the resin pack that you're using. this is how it's looking once it's cured with the glitter. And then we're gonna do one final layer just for completeness. At this point, you could put your logo sticker on if you have one. This is what it looks like when you have done both of those layers. So nice and glass-like on the bottom. Like say you could have your logo sticker there. And that is it. And this is the finished product. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment to let me know what you would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.